There's a fine line, baby, I'm on it. Yeah. Between love and hate, you see, can't wait too late, but baby, I'm on it. There's a fine line between love and hate, you see, can't wait too late, but baby, I'm on it. Can't worry about what a nigga think to see, and that's liberation, and baby, I want it. Can't worry about what another nigga think, now that's liberation, and baby, I want it. Let me hear it. How many times I sit back and contemplate, fresh off the bank when I'm telling my story. My relationship with my folks is give and take, and I done took so much, I give it my glory. To have a choice to be who you want to be is left up to me, and my mama never told me. I say to have a choice to be who you want to be is left up to me, and my mama never told me. I'm so tired, I've been so long struggling, hopelessly settling for the day. I sacrifice every breath I breathe to make you believe I give my life away. Oh Lord, I'm so tired, I feel like I walk most of the road on my own. Yo, what's going on? This your brother, this bro Rob. I'm coming back at y'all again. Sorry for the interruption yesterday. I was on a wired Wi-Fi, wired internet connection. I don't know why it started breaking up, but I wanted to address the dislikes on part 2 of the basis for Black Power. Right? What I'm literally doing on this presentation, the basis for Black Power, what I'm literally doing is pointing out what has been done to our people already. It's history. It's history. And I'm not really sure what people could dislike. I'm simply informing y'all of my perception of these events that have already happened and justifying my Black first ideology. Peace crew. I'm basically justifying my Black first ideology, and I'm not really sure why somebody would disagree or dislike, the information that's presented. That's all it is. It's just information. So what that does, it informs me that a lot of y'all just truly don't know history, the past, right? It informs the present. That's what the past does. It informs the present. It makes it to where it gives you exactly what it is you're supposed to be doing. So, I just put this stream up real quick because I am going to come back with the rest of my presentation. I'm going to redo it. I'm going to take the video down that I did yesterday, or I might just start where it started breaking up at. I haven't decided yet. But more than likely, I'm going to start where the video started breaking up yesterday, and the day before yesterday, and finish off the presentation. And then at that point, what I'm gonna do is, if anybody is willing to debate it or agree with it, if you got some dissenting arguments, on how I was supposed to be looking at these events, I would love to hear it, especially people if you mark dislike, if you dislike the video. You know, it was a Caucasian brother that came into the chat and was saying, uh, basically, power is not in color. Well, to that I would say this: out of the 500 companies that's in the Fortune 500, 491 of them are ran by white men. So what does that mean exactly? That means that it is a system. That's what that means. That it's a system that's designed to benefit them. Because it ain't no way 491 of the Fortune 500, those companies, are ran by one ethnicity, and we seem to, just glaze over that. Peace, poetic kills love, sis. We seem to glaze over that fact. And I'm unwilling to do that. I'm unwilling to overlook the things that happened to our people in the past. And so to that, I'm simply going to point out the atrocities that have been rendered against our people, right? And justify my Black first ideology. I share with y'all, you know, pivotal points, pivotal points in Black history that I think needed to be pointed out, because a lot of times, we people be on YouTube and be talking about how, we did it to ourselves, and you know it's us, it ain't them. I'm pointing out what they did. I'm pointing out what they did. And then I'm pointing out the reaction to Black progress. So with that, that's pretty much what I wanted to point out this morning. I wanted to point out that the purpose one more time for the presentation was to point out the atrocities that the government and the people that work in the government, I'm pointing out where they have pretty much wronged us in history, and it was consistent from 1676 until now. Consistent. They consistently worked against us, contrived against us in all of the areas of human activity on purpose. The only thing that I pointed out, economically speaking, was the Freedmen's Bank, on purpose, because I'm gonna come back with another presentation on it's called, I'm gonna call it the Black tax. the cost of being black in America. So I'm gonna do a whole nother presentation on the economics of this. Not it ain't even a conspiracy anymore. I'm gonna point it out, you know. And then it was something else that's not in the presentation. Let me point this out too, right? Because this is history, right? How do you think we know about COINTELPRO? Where do we get that information? Where do we get the information from COINTELPRO? Anybody know? Look, right? It was a white anti-war group. They were called the Weather Report. They broke into a FBI building. They didn't have any idea what they were going to get out of this FBI building. But they broke in. And when they broke in, they found the paperwork for COINTELPRO, a white paramilitary group that was anti-war, broke into an FBI building and found the paperwork that basically pointed out the FBI's war against Black America. That's how we know about COINTELPRO. Do you think they stopped at COINTELPRO? The Weather Underground crew? I thought it was the Weather Report. All right, the Weather Underground. My bad. My bad. But the Weather Underground, they broke into that FBI building, and that's how we found out about COINTELPRO. Now, if that, the FBI, the FBI, this wasn't a terrorist group. Well, I mean, it was a terrorist group. I mean, it was a government agency that was acting as a terrorist group against Black folks. And so, if I was to only use that point, that's my justification for my Black first ideology. That's my that's my justification. A lot of times people can say a lot of things and feel a lot of things. I ain't just saying this. I ain't just feeling this. This is the that's the proof. And any person that can overlook proof, if you can overlook proof, that tell me even more about you. That tell me everything I need to know about you. And this is what it's saying. What it's saying is that you're a person that lacks integrity. You know what I might start doing? I might just start sniping them up. I might just start sniping people on YouTube just so that I can point out the frivolousness of your talking points. That's what I might just become an intellectual sniper. I might change my screen name from Bro Rob to intellectual sniper. Cause nobody ever want to debate me. I've been looking for a debate, you know. And anybody that disagree with the presentation tonight, I'll put my email in the chat. Man, we can always chop it up. We can always chop it up, So anybody out there that know of some Aboriginal, you know, people they wanna be abos, you know, they wanna they wanna work with everybody instead of working with us first. Yeah, I'll be interested in sitting down and chopping it up with you. Cause I ain't for the echo chamber and none of that. You know what I'm saying? So I'll be willing. I'll be willing to sit down and chop it up with you, just to see, how deep your your thoughts go on the subject, you know. But that was pretty much all I had for y'all to this afternoon. Later on this evening, I would say like let's say around uh maybe 3 o'clock or so. I would love, yeah, at around 3 o'clock, I'm gonna get back on here, and I'm gonna just, and yeah, I'm gonna just redo it from the beginning. I'm gonna take that video down because it broke up and everything. I'm gonna take that video down, and I'm gonna redo part two. You know, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna redo part two. I just wanted to get on here and apologize for my internet connection that day. I don't want to make it seem like YouTube is attacking me and attacking Black First, and I don't know that. I don't have any proof of that. So with that, I'm gonna go and try to find me some goddamn it. You know what I'm saying? You know, so I can be feeling good, and then I'm gonna get on here and I'm gonna finish up my presentation. And at the end, I got a question. At the end, I got a question, and I'm gonna put the link in the chat. And I really want to know. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to give away more than that. I appreciate everybody that came through to listen to the good brother, listen to your good brother this morning. Um, but I'm coming back at around 3 o'clock, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm about to go over my notes and my presentation again to make sure that it's airtight. And if it's anybody that you can think of, right, that might have some dissenting views, don't be in the bushes. Come right on out and tell Brother Rob where me and you disagree so that I can explain it fully. Because I feel like every instance that I'm bringing up in my presentation is black and white. What they did, that shit was wrong as two left shoes, and their reaction to our progress was as wrong as two left shoes. So with that, I would love for anybody that got dissenting views. I would love, please come and listen to the presentation, number one. And then number two, at the end, if you don't agree with me, I want you to tell me why. And I'm gonna put it in the chat. Cool. I'm gonna put it in the chat. I'm gonna put the link in the chat because I want to hear what people disagree. Don't be in the bushes disliking me, because all it is information. If you don't like me, that's not a major concern of mine, you know, but you can't dispute information. You can't disagree with history. It happened. You know what I'm saying? So that's all it is. I was just a little confused on why I was getting these dislikes. And I just want to know what it is exactly. So with that, check back in with your brother around 3 o'clock, and I guarantee you, the information that I'm gonna cover, I'm gonna be as thorough as I can. Thank you so much for listening, everybody, and I'll see y'all at 3. All right, later.